This is Father and Son Worlds Apart. I'm Marcus.
I'm Denny.
And we're going to have a discussion about who's the most powerful, Luke Skywalker or Darth Bane. And I'm on the Luke Skywalker bandwagon. What about you, Danny?
I'm with Darth Bane. He's always been my favorite character.
Okay.
Always.
So I think Luke Skywalker is more powerful because I think Luke Skywalker is the most powerful Jedi that ever lived. But then, Darth Bane is not necessarily a Jedi. He's a Sith. So I think Luke Skywalker is more powerful by far. I think Luke Skywalker is the most powerful Force wielder ever. Because one feat Luke Skywalker did that I haven't heard any other Jedi been able to perform. Luke Skywalker was actually able to grab a black hole with his hands using the Force and move a black hole. That's how powerful Luke Skywalker is. Wow. So Darth Bane, I can't come close. I don't think nobody come close to that power to where you can move a black hole with the Force. Luke Skywalker, he has the power to destroy planets and even galaxies. So tell me what Darth Bane did to even come close to that.
So everybody that knows a little bit about the Sith should know about Darth Bane. That's the creator of the Ruler 2, as we know it. And so back in his times, he destroyed before this whole Rule of 2 came into place. There was the Sith Brotherhood. I don't know if you ever heard about that. That was it's kind of the same thing, but it was a brotherhood, basically a group of Sith that used to get together and with the same goal in mind. But Darth Bane kind of saw them as weak, especially the guy who was leading the whole thing, and he ended up killing them all. And after that, he decided, he was like, no, there should only be one to keep the Sith line, pure, and destroy basically anybody that tried to oppose. He had his apprentice who ended up killing them then in the end, but not before they wreaked lots of damage. So he killed almost. There would probably be so many more Jedis if it wasn't because of him. He lured a whole bunch of Jedis into a cave, and then he killed them all almost, and he almost died in the process though as well. And he was able to latch onto his apprentice, to try to regain his life back, but somehow something went wrong, and he ended up actually spending the rest of his, I forgot what they had called it, but the rest of his days in agony, because he was kind of still a part of his soul was still alive in his apprentice, but that part that stayed alive was kind of in pain and hurt. It was just horrible. But he was, in my opinion, the most powerful Sith that ever lived. He actually went on the hunt to find holocrons, and he found Darth Revan's, and with what he learned from Darth Revan's holocron, he became so powerful. And he's always been my favorite character ever. I don't know if you remember, you got me a t-shirt made with him as well. I still have that somewhere. Matter of fact, I should have worn that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he was basically, he grew up on a little rock, Albatross, something like that it was called. It was basically like a little rock ball in the outer rim. And you had really, survival and power was the only thing that mattered. So from the day he was born, he was just bred different.
Yeah, but if he would have Luke Skywalker in that cave, you wouldn't be hearing all that stuff about Darth Bane, because Luke would have made short work of him. Luke mastered all 7 forms of Jedi sword, a Jedi lifesaver. He mastered all 7 forms. So every form of Jedi sword fighting, Luke Skywalker mastered it. That's how powerful Luke Skywalker became, to where he mastered every form of Jedi fighting. And his force, and there's no other Jedi have more force power, more, force abilities than Luke Skywalker. I mean, he's so powerful that, I mean, he's almost a god when you talk about force users. He's on a god level. And just the feat of moving a black hole, just to show you how powerful Luke Skywalker is.
That's pretty badass there. I will say that. I mean, that's pretty intense.
Yeah. And I mean, fighting style, he's a master at fighting with 2 swords. It don't matter. Whatever form of Jedi fighting there is, Luke Skywalker has mastered it. He mastered every form of Jedi fighting. All 7 forms. Nobody has done that. And with his force powers combined, you saw even in The Mandalorian, these so-called invincible robots or whatever. Luke Skywalker, man, it was like nothing to him. I mean, The Mandalorian could hardly be one of those robots. The Mandalorian, I mean, it took him luck to be one. Luke Skywalker defeated an army of them without even slowing down, or he wasn't even breathing hard when he went in there. It was like, okay, I come to get, Baby Yoda. And it was like he didn't strain. It was like nothing. He destroyed these in the Mandalorian, and that's just a tip of the iceberg of Luke Skywalker's power, where he can defeat these so-called indestructible robots, that the Mandalorian didn't even stand a chance against. And Luke Skywalker was like nothing. They was like, oh, one X-Wing, what do that supposed to do? They didn't know who was in that X-Wing. And that was the end of it. Once it was Luke Skywalker, it was done. It was a done deal.
That was just imagine.
Yeah, that was like awesome, man. That just showed you the power this guy got for him to just make short work. It was like nothing. I mean, it was like he was facing kids. And that's just to show you that no other Jedi could have did that. So Luke Skywalker just on a different level. No Sith, nobody could do that with what Luke Skywalker did. So, I mean, so everybody put your comments below. Who do you think more powerful, Luke Skywalker or Darth Bane? And put your comments below. Let us know what you think. And we'll get back with you on the next video. And we hope everybody enjoy their day. Peace.